What up guys, it's Grant's Comics here, and today we're going to review a comic that a friend gave to me a couple of days ago, maybe it was a week ago, prior to the video being up. So if you guys seen the video called The Comic That My Friend Gave Me, you might have seen this comic before. It's Marvel Team Up number 2, featuring Spider-Man and the Human Torch trapped by the Frightful Four. This is from 1972, so this is 48 years old, guys. And it's all white covers, stuff like that, and it has like it's a pretty cool cover. So before I get into the story of my friend requiring this comic, I'm just gonna get into the storyline. So this is about so in the beginning there is a cameo of this guy called Nathaniel, who is kind of like a pirate, and he sees Johnny Storm. He tells him, if I just you need some friends, you should hang out, I can be your friend, and stuff like that. And something clicked to Johnny where it's like, friend, thanks. And then he turns into the Human Torch and goes to find Spider-Man, and Nathaniel is tripping out. He thinks he's tripping out because he sees a flying guy on fire. He's like, oh, I gotta stop drinking more, like that. And he's an old pirate guy. He said to Johnny, I was young once, we go through some crazy stuff when we were young, stuff like that. And after so basically kinda not in the beginning, but when Spider-Man and Human Torch meets up, they play around, they joke to each other, because Johnny Storm and Spider-Man is best friends in the Marvel Universe. But after that, in a couple other panels, Spider-Man gets mind controlled by the Frightful Four, which is right here. Here's Sandman in a suit, and here's this guy called the Wizard, and I don't know who this guy is. So there's them, and then I think the last guy was a mind controlled Spider-Man, I think. So yeah, so this whole time the rest of the comic is evolved on Johnny Storm trying to fight Wizard and Sandman, and trying to get Spider-Man back to his normal self. Right there, trying to get to normal self while he's fighting Sandman and the Wizard right there. So and after that, this guy called Anonymous, he's like a big monster. Hold on, let me see if I can do this without ruining, because this is, like I said, this is a 48 years old issue. It's from 72, so I gotta be really careful about this. Hold on. I'm trying to do this without being it, but here's the part of when Spider-Man is fighting Johnny Storm. This is why, I love old school comics, but it's really hard. Let me try to find, okay. So here's this bug, kind of like a bug or alien. Let me see if I can find the page without ruining it. Okay. I'm just gonna show you one page with the alien on it. So I don't know if you guys can see that green right there. That's the main bad guy, and he's basically wants to control the universe with Reed Richards' equipment. And as you can see, the cover is like a little tear right here, right there. I don't know if you guys right there. So, and there's few scratches and few marks and stuff like that. This is another thing too. Another thing I don't really like about taking out comics is the sticky stuff. But I'm not gonna complain. I'm trying not to complain. I want to do a video for you guys, and this is on me. So here's the back side. It's all colored, the color disfiguration, and there's a black mark right there. I don't know if you guys can see how well you guys can see that. But on the cover, there's just like, and over here by the Spider-Man, there's like a little, right there. It's not like too bad of a comic, so it's not like in a bad shape, but it's a decent shape that I'm willing to take. For me, I don't care for, I mean, I do care about the cover, but I care if it's like attached to each other. That's what I care about, because, you know, I'm a comic book, I like comics, I've been loving comics for a while. I'll make another video of how I started collecting comics and stuff like that in the future, but yeah, if you guys want us, it was 20 cents back in the day, which I'll make another video about comparing a comic from the 70s till modern comics, the prices. Let's see if I can find any other. And then right here, like the spine is all, I don't know if you guys can see the spine right there. You can see it, but anyway, so if you guys haven't seen the comic from my friend video that I put out like 2 days ago, I don't know how much days it was up since this video. So I got this from a friend. He was trying to sell it one day, and I jokingly said, if anyone doesn't want to buy this, I'll buy it off of him. So he had it standing for a while. He texted me one day and said, "Hey bro, I got a comic for you, 2 comics for you, and I was wondering if you want to meet up and you can come get it." And I said, "Okay, cool. How much is it? How much do you want for it?" And he said, "It's free, man. So anything to me. For one thing, if a comic is a decent price, of course I'm gonna run in and get it, right? So that's one thing. And 2, if a comic is, sorry, my phone. If a comic is free, like someone wants to give it away just cause, then, you know, I'm also down with it." So anyways, this was one of the comics that was free. A comic that's 48 years old from 1972. I was shocked. I was like, "Dude, you're giving me this for free?" And he said, "Yep." And of course, there's another Silver Sable comic that he had, and this is from, I think this was from the antique shop that he went to. This is before when I went to the antique shop, so I didn't see this. When I went, but I saw like a Captain America comic from the 70s, something like that. But yeah, Marvel Team Up number 2 features Spider-Man and the Human Torch. I saw number 1 online. It's another Spider-Man and Human Torch, but it's a separate white cover. This whole white turns to a black cover, so that's cool. Yeah, 20 cents back in the day, right there. So that's it for now. So I'm gonna do 2 videos. One is that I found from Jim Mint that is called 10 Mistakes for Comic Collectors. I'm gonna research that up, and then I'm gonna take notes on it, and I'm gonna do a video about it, so you guys can know about the 10 mistakes that comic collectors do, and maybe I do some myself, and I'll let you know my experience. And another video I'm gonna do is compare a comic that was 20 cents back in the 70s till a comic that is $3 back today. So anyways, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Alright.